You're about to learn something that will completely shatter your understanding of infidelity. And I'm warning you right now, this is going to be uncomfortable. Because everything you've been taught about cheating, about equality in relationships, about how men and women are the same, it's all wrong. Dead wrong. The truth about female infidelity is so different from male infidelity that they shouldn't even be called by the same name. And once you understand what I'm about to tell you, you'll never look at relationships the same way again. Let me start with a question. Have you ever wondered why when a man cheats, society crucifies him, but when a woman cheats, everyone looks for excuses? He must have neglected her. She wasn't getting her needs met, and he drove her to it. But when a man cheats, he's just a pig. End of story. This double standard exists for a reason, but it's not the reason you think. It's because deep down, instinctively, everyone knows that female infidelity is fundamentally different, more destructive, more final, more devastating to the fabric of a relationship. I'm going to explain the biological, psychological, and evolutionary differences between male and female cheating. And before you accuse me of being sexist or old-fashioned, understand that I'm not making moral judgments here. I'm explaining biological reality, the same reality that feminism and modern culture desperately want you to ignore. But ignoring reality doesn't make it go away. It just makes you unprepared when it hits you in the face. Here's the first truth bomb. When a man cheats, it's usually just physical. I know that sounds like an excuse, but hear me out. Men can have sex without any emotional attachment whatsoever. It's literally how we're wired. A man can sleep with someone, feel nothing, and go home to his wife like nothing happened. Is it right? Number? Is it moral? Number. But emotionally, psychologically, he's still fully invested in his primary relationship. His heart, his resources, his future plans, they're all still with his wife or girlfriend. But when a woman cheats, it's never just physical. Never. Even if she tells herself it's just sex, even if she swears there are no feelings involved, her biology has other plans. The moment a woman has sex with someone, her brain releases a flood of oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This isn't a choice. It's not about morality. It's pure biochemistry. Her brain is literally forcing her to bond with this new partner. She can't help it any more than she can help breathing. Think about this from an evolutionary perspective. For millions of years, sex for women meant potential pregnancy. And pregnancy meant she needed a provider, a protector, someone to help raise the offspring. So women evolved to bond strongly with sexual partners. One sexual encounter, and her brain starts running the program. This could be the father of my children. I need to secure his investment. Modern birth control doesn't change ancient programming. Her conscious mind might know it's just a fling, but her subconscious is already planning a future. The oxytocin response is so powerful that women can literally become addicted to it. Each new partner provides a fresh hit of bonding hormones, creating a chemical high that's similar to drug addiction. This is why some women become serial cheaters. They're chasing that oxytocin rush, but each time the effect diminishes. They need more intensity, more drama, more novelty to achieve the same high. It's a downward spiral that destroys their ability to form lasting bonds. Meanwhile, what happens to her feelings for her original partner? They die. Not slowly, not gradually. They flip like a switch. One day she loves her husband. The next day everything he does irritates her. The way he chews, the way he breathes, his jokes that used to be funny are now stupid. This isn't conscious. She's not choosing to feel this way. Her brain is literally reprogramming itself to detach from the old partner and attach to the new one. It's called mate switching, and women are biologically programmed for it. You want to know something that will really blow your mind? Women's bodies actually change when they cheat. Their hormones shift, their cycle can change, even their physical attraction patterns alter. Research has shown that women on birth control are attracted to different types of men than when they're ovulating naturally. Now imagine what happens when a woman's entire hormonal system reorganizes around a new partner. Her body is literally preparing for potential pregnancy with the new mate while rejecting the old one. Let me tell you about something I witnessed firsthand that opened my eyes to this reality. My business partner, successful guy, built his company from nothing, married his college sweetheart. 20 years together, 2 kids, what looked like the perfect life. Then his wife joined a book club. Sounds innocent, right? just suburban mums discussing literature over wine. But there was this one guy in the group, recently divorced English professor, who joined because he was exploring feminine perspectives in modern fiction. My partner thought it was great his wife had intellectual stimulation. 9 months later, she's leaving him for the professor. But here's what shocked everyone. This professor made a third of what my partner made, lived in a studio apartment, had depression issues. By every objective measure, he was a downgrade. But she talked about him like he was Shakespeare reincarnated, said they had a meeting of minds that she'd never experienced before. She gave up a mansion, financial security, stable family life for a guy who quoted Kerouac and couldn't afford a car. My partner was destroyed, kept asking, "What does he have that I don't?" The answer, nothing and everything. He was new. He triggered her bonding hormones. Those book club discussions, the emotional conversations about themes and symbolism, the wine, the intimate setting. Her brain interpreted it as courtship. By the time anything physical happened, she was already gone. The oxytocin had already done its work. She'd already rewritten their entire marriage as intellectually barren, emotionally empty. 20 years dissolved by 9 months of discussing books with a stranger. Now let me tell you about the aftermath. When a man cheats and gets caught, he usually feels genuine remorse. Not just sorry he got caught, but actual guilt about hurting his partner. He'll typically try to make amends, cut contact with the other woman, and recommit to his relationship. Why? Because the cheating didn't change his emotional attachment to his primary partner. He still loves his wife, he just made a stupid decision. The sex meant nothing emotionally, so ending it means nothing emotionally. But when a woman cheats and gets caught, she might cry, she might apologize, but inside she's already gone. She's pair bonded with the new guy. Her husband disgusts her now. She'll stay for the kids, for financial security, for social appearance, but emotionally. She checked out the moment she slept with someone else. This is why women initiate 70% of divorces. Once they've emotionally moved on, there's no going back. The bond is broken forever. This creates a cruel paradox. The man who cheats often wants to save the relationship. The woman who's been cheated on often wants to save it too. But when a woman cheats, nobody wants to save it. Not even her. She's already emotionally invested elsewhere. The relationship is a corpse that hasn't been buried yet. She might go through the motions of reconciliation, but her heart isn't in it. She's just buying time until she can make her exit. The statistics on this are staggering. When men have affairs, about 35% end in divorce. When women have affairs, that number jumps to 70%. Why such a huge difference? Because male infidelity doesn't necessarily mean he wants to leave. Female infidelity almost always does. She's not just having sex with someone else, she's auditioning your replacement. By the time you find out, she's already decided he passed the test. This is what men don't understand. You think if you cheat and she cheats, you're even. You're not even close to even. Your cheating is like a scratch on the car. Her cheating is like totaling it. Your cheating is a wound that can heal. Her cheating is an amputation. There's no coming back from it. Once a woman has given herself to another man, physically and emotionally, she can never fully come back to you. The bond is broken. Forever. And women know this, even if they won't admit it. Why do you think they react so violently to male cheating? It's not really about the sex. They know you can have meaningless sex. What terrifies them is that you might form an emotional connection with another woman, that you might start providing resources, time, money, attention to someone else. That's why women always ask, "Do you love her?" after discovering an affair. They can handle you having sex with someone else. They can't handle you loving someone else, but here's the twisted part. Women will use your cheating as justification for their own. You did it first, but they know it's not the same. They know their cheating is nuclear compared to yours, but they'll use society's ignorance about these differences to their advantage. They'll play the victim while destroying everything, and everyone will take their side because he cheated first. The double standard is built into our legal system. A man who cheats might lose half his assets in divorce. A woman who cheats will also get half his assets. The behaviour is the same, but the consequences are completely different. She can destroy the family through infidelity and still be rewarded financially. He can make a mistake and be punished for life through alimony and child support. The system doesn't recognise the biological differences in cheating, so it treats them the same legally while punishing men more harshly economically. Let me share something even more disturbing. Women often plan their cheating. They don't just fall into it like men do. They prepare. They start distancing emotionally months before anything physical happens. They begin finding faults, creating fights, building a case for why their partner deserves to be cheated on. By the time they actually cheat, they've already justified it completely in their minds. They've already made you the villain in their story. Think about the preparation that goes into female infidelity. New underwear that you never see, sudden interest in fitness, new perfume. Staying late at work but somehow looking better when she comes home than when she left. Girls' nights that didn't exist before. A new password on her phone. These aren't random changes. She's preparing for someone else. She's already emotionally divorced you, she just hasn't filed the paperwork yet. The preparation phase is actually where most relationships die. By the time physical cheating occurs, the relationship has been dead for months. She's been slowly withdrawing her emotional investment, moving her attachment from you to someone else, or even just to the idea of someone else. She's been building walls while you thought everything was fine. This is why men are so often blindsided by female infidelity. The signs were there, but they were subtle, psychological, easy to misinterpret as temporary moods or stress. Men cheat impulsively. They see an opportunity and take it, then immediately regret it. Women cheat deliberately. They create opportunities. They put themselves in situations where it can happen. That girls' night out, that new gym membership, that sudden interest in looking better, those aren't random. She's preparing. She's already decided. She's just waiting for the right moment, the right guy, the right excuse. And once it happens, once she crosses that line, her brain does something remarkable. It rewrites history. Suddenly your entire relationship was terrible. You were always neglectful. You were never good enough. That vacation you took last year? She was miserable the whole time. That romantic dinner last month? She was just going through the motions. Her brain literally changes her memories to justify her actions. This is called cognitive dissonance reduction, and women are masters at it. The history rewriting is so complete that she'll genuinely believe her new version of events. She's not consciously lying when she says she was never happy. In her current emotional state, looking back through the lens of her new attachment, she really believes it. This is why arguing about facts with a woman who's cheated is pointless. You're not debating the same reality. Her brain has created an alternate timeline where her cheating was inevitable, even noble. This psychological mechanism exists because women who could quickly detach from one partner and attach to another had survival advantages in our evolutionary past. If her mate died or abandoned her, she needed to quickly secure another protector and provider. Women who could rapidly shift their emotional allegiance survived and reproduced more successfully. We're seeing ancient survival software running in modern hardware. This is why women can move on so quickly after cheating. In their minds, the relationship was already over. They've been emotionally detaching for months. The cheating was just the final nail in the coffin. But for you, you thought everything was fine. You're blindsided. You're trying to save something that, in her mind, died a long time ago. You know what's really sick? Sometimes women cheat specifically to end relationships. They can't just break up like adults. They need you to be the bad guy. So they cheat, get caught on purpose, and then when you react with anger, they point and say, "See? This is why I cheated." You're abusive. They destroy your life and make you the villain in the story. It's psychological warfare at its finest. This exit strategy cheating is more common than most people realize. She doesn't have the courage or honesty to simply end the relationship. So she creates a situation where you have to be the one to end it. She cheats, you find out, you get angry, you kick her out, and suddenly she's the victim of your controlling and abusive behavior. Her friends and family rally around her. She gets sympathy and support while you're painted as the bad guy. But the worst part? The absolute worst part? Once a woman has cheated, she loses the ability to pair bond properly with anyone. Each new sexual partner damages her bonding mechanism a little more. This is why women with high body counts have such high divorce rates. They've literally broken their ability to form deep, lasting bonds. They've become alpha widowed, forever comparing every man to that one exciting affair, that one bad boy who made them feel alive. The science behind this is terrifying. Every sexual partner leaves a hormonal imprint. Women's brains are designed to bond with one primary partner for life. That's the evolutionary ideal for raising children, but each new partner dilutes this bonding ability. It's like stretching a rubber band over and over. Eventually it loses its elasticity. It can't snap back to its original shape. That's what happens to women's pair bonding ability with multiple partners. Studies have shown that women with more than 5 sexual partners have significantly higher divorce rates than those with fewer partners. By the time a woman has had 10 or more partners, her ability to maintain a long-term relationship is statistically compromised. This isn't about morality or judgment, it's about neurochemistry. The bonding circuits get worn out, confused, unable to form the deep attachment necessary for lifetime partnership. This is the dirty secret nobody wants to talk about. Female promiscuity and infidelity don't just damage relationships, they damage women's ability to ever have successful relationships. A man can have a wild phase and still settle down happily. A woman who's had multiple partners, especially affairs, is statistically unlikely to ever be satisfied in a monogamous relationship again. Her brain has been rewired for novelty, for the excitement of new partners, for the drama of affairs. The alpha widow phenomenon is real and devastating. Once a woman has experienced intense attraction and bonding with a high-value male, even if briefly, every subsequent partner is measured against that experience. If she had an affair with someone she perceived as superior to her husband, she'll never be satisfied with her husband again. Even if the affair partner dumped her, even if he was actually terrible for her, her brain has imprinted on that peak experience. Here's something else men need to understand. Women's cheating often involves what I call branch swinging. They won't let go of one branch until they have a firm grip on the next one. They'll line up your replacement while still with you. They'll test the waters, make sure the new guy is really interested, really committed before they leave you. Men don't do this. Men cheat, and either get caught or confess. Women cheat and plan their exit strategy. The branch-swinging behaviour is so calculated it's almost sociopathic. She'll maintain the relationship with you for security while building a new relationship on the side. She's hedging her bets. If the new guy doesn't work out, she still has you. If he does work out, she'll leave you for him. Either way, she's protected. She never has to experience being alone, never has to face the consequences of her choices without a safety net. This is why women rarely end up alone after relationships end. They've already got the next guy lined up. While you're trying to figure out what went wrong, she's already posting pictures with her new boyfriend on Instagram. While you're in therapy trying to process the betrayal, she's on vacation with him. It's not that she moved on quickly, she moved on months ago. The relationship ended in her mind long before it ended in reality. The monkey branching concept goes even deeper. Women maintain what I call an orbit of potential replacements. These are male friends, co-workers, exes, even your friends, who she keeps at just the right distance, close enough to be options, far enough to seem innocent. She gives them just enough attention to keep them interested, but not enough to seem inappropriate, until she needs them. Then suddenly that friend becomes her shoulder to cry on about how terrible you are, and wouldn't you know it, he's always had feelings for her. Social media has weaponized this orbital system. Now she doesn't just have local options, she has global ones. Every like on her photo is a potential branch, every DM is an escape route. She can cultivate dozens of backup options while you sleep next to her, thinking everything is fine. The validation is constant, the alternatives are endless, and the temptation is always there. One bad fight, and she's got 50 guys ready to console her. And here's the kicker. Women will gaslight you about all of this. They'll tell you that you're being insecure, controlling, paranoid. They'll make you feel crazy for noticing the obvious signs. They'll accuse you of the very thing they're doing. If she suddenly starts accusing you of cheating with zero evidence, she's probably cheating. It's projection 101. Her guilty conscience is making her see her own behaviour in you. The gaslighting is actually one of the most damaging aspects of female infidelity. Not only are you dealing with the betrayal, but you're also questioning your own sanity. She'll have you believing that you're the problem, that your jealousy drove her away, that your suspicions created a self-fulfilling prophecy. Meanwhile, she was cheating the whole time. You weren't crazy, you weren't paranoid. Your instincts were right. But by the time you find out, the psychological damage is already done. So what does this mean for you? First, understand that if your woman cheats, it's over. I don't care what she says, I don't care if she cries and begs, I don't care if she swears it meant nothing. Her biology has already ended your relationship. She might stay for practical reasons, but she'll never look at you the same way. You'll never have her full love and desire again. It's physically impossible. Second, never use your own infidelity as an equivalence. If you cheated and she cheats back, you're not even. She just destroyed your relationship while you only damaged it. Don't let her use your mistake as justification for her nuclear option. Your scratching the car doesn't give her permission to drive it off a cliff. Third, watch for the signs. If she suddenly starts accusing you of cheating with no evidence, she's probably cheating or planning to. It's projection. If she starts picking fights over nothing, she's building justification. If she suddenly changes her appearance, joins new activities, or guards her phone religiously, she's already in the process. Don't wait for proof. By the time you have proof, it's too late. Fourth, understand that modern society will not take your side. Everyone will assume her cheating was justified, that you must have done something to deserve it. They'll celebrate her courage and independence while you're paying alimony and seeing your kids every other weekend. The system is rigged against you. Accept it and plan accordingly. Fifth, trust your gut. Millions of years of evolution have given you instincts for a reason. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't let her gaslight you into ignoring your instincts. Don't let society shame you for having boundaries. Your gut feeling is data, probably the most accurate data you have. Use it. And finally, choose wisely from the start. A woman with a history of cheating will cheat again. A woman who cheated with you will cheat on you. A woman who doesn't respect masculine authority will eventually rebel against yours. Look for women who understand and accept these biological realities, not ones who pretend they don't exist. Look, I know this is harsh. I know it sounds unfair. But biology doesn't care about fairness. Evolution doesn't care about equality. These are the forces that shape human behavior, whether we like it or not. You can pretend men and women are the same, that cheating is cheating regardless of gender, but reality will eventually teach you otherwise, usually through pain. The truth is, we evolved in small tribes where paternity certainty was crucial for men and resource provision was crucial for women. A man spreading his seed widely could have more offspring. A woman securing the best provider could ensure her offspring's survival. These different strategies led to different psychological adaptations. Men can compartmentalize sex, women cannot. It's that simple and that complicated. This doesn't mean women are bad or evil. They're following their biological programming just like men are. The problem is we live in a society that pretends this programming doesn't exist. We tell men and women they're identical, then wonder why relationships are failing at record rates. We ignore biological reality, then act surprised when it asserts itself. The solution isn't to hate women or avoid relationships. It's to understand the reality you're dealing with. Set clear boundaries. Make it clear that cheating means the immediate end of the relationship, no second chances, no discussions, and mean it. The only power you have in a relationship is your ability to walk away. If you can't or won't use that power, you have no power at all. Remember this: male cheating is a mistake, female cheating is a replacement. Male cheating is about opportunity, female cheating is about upgrade. Male cheating can be forgiven, female cheating cannot be undone. These aren't opinions, they're biological facts. Ignore them at your own peril. The game is what it is. You can either learn the rules and play accordingly, or you can pretend the rules don't exist and get destroyed. The choice is yours. Thank you all very much for watching.